Artisan cheese is a rapidly growing industry across Ontario. In fact, Ontario produces a third of Canada's cheese. And over the next few years, it's estimated that cheese consumption will increase by 25%. Sounds like a great business opportunity. The counties of Lennox and Addington, Hastings, Prince Edward, and the Frontenac CFDC certainly thought so.
To start a cheese-making business is a pretty complex and long process, and so we gathered that information together and developed the iPad application on how to start a cheese-making business. We did this because we identified that there was an opportunity for new rural businesses in our communities.
But creating an app from scratch about something as complex as starting a new business is not without its challenges.
One of the challenges we faced in creating the application itself was gathering all that information on the rules and regulations. So we were like an individual business looking for all that information and trying to compile it.
And you can't do the research without the money to pay for it. Thankfully, several partners came on board to help with funding.
We received funding for the How to Start a Cheese-Making initiative that we did from the North and Central Hastings and South Algonquin CFDC, Trenville, Pella, the Agricultural Adaptation Council, as well as OMAFRA.
Getting the word out to interested individuals does seem to be working.
We've been fairly successful in getting that information out to individuals who'd be interested. We have a very active social media on our website with over 2,200 people following us on our social media. As well, we've had workshops where we've brought people in and they've come and seen the iPad and worked right through the iPad application itself, and we've had some other meetings as well. And we've also been able to go out to some different events.
And how are they measuring this success? Simple.
According to the iTunes Store, we've had over 600 people download our application.
The iPad app is proving to be an excellent tool, providing entrepreneurs with all the information they need.
The main advantage for an individual looking to start a cheese-making business in using the iPad application is that they can get all their information from one location that's relevant to Ontario, and it can help them make that decision whether it's worth their time and their significant investment.
But the app doesn't just help the entrepreneurs that use it, but other Ontario business owners as well.
It is also providing new entrepreneurs with a source of different suppliers in our region that is going to be able to help those suppliers in promoting their businesses. As well, because of the initiative, we had some interest from a gentleman who had a cheese magazine, and he has since brought what's referred to as a Great Canadian Cheese Festival into Eastern Ontario. This past weekend, we had our second annual Great Canadian Cheese Festival. So the local winemakers, the local condiment makers, as well as the cheese makers had an opportunity to promote their products and their services.
Helping other types of artisan businesses is part of the bigger picture that the counties and the Frontenac CFDC are focusing on for the future.
So we're now taking that branding and calling ourselves Fab Region, a food and beverage and appetite for opportunity. So those four communities are getting together to promote all sorts of artisan foods. So in addition to the cheese, we're also looking at the craft wines and beers. We have a distillery who does vodka in the area. We have bakers, condiments, charcuterie. So we're looking at all the different artisan food and promoting that. So we're looking to build on that momentum and to build on the current food revolution to brand that area and provide opportunities for all sorts of different artisan food products.
Congratulations to Frontenac CFDC, winner of the Community Economic Development Award for the Invest in Cheese iPad app.